Hey everybody, welcome to Origins Part 3. This is going to be a weird one. I'm going to take you on the trip on how I found this out. Because a lot of this stuff, I didn't know from the get-go. I found out later. And even recently, within the last couple of years, I found some of this stuff out. Okay, here is the tune. And we all should know this song. Bass. This is, of course, White Lines by Grandmaster Flash and Melle Mel, or Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, however you want to break that one down. And we'll stop this for a second. Okay, now let's fast forward. Okay, I love this tune, first of all, okay? This tune, man, going way back to 83, 84, man, this was the first, like, rap song that really turned me on. I loved it. Everything about it. Great tune. Okay, gonna fast forward to about 4 or 5 years ago, okay? I'm chilling out. I'm in Manhattan, all right? And I decide to go to Harlem. So I go to Harlem, and I'm walking down 125th Street, like, by the Apollo Theater and all that. And from like 2 blocks away, I see this painting. And I'm like, I gotta have this painting. And I get closer and closer, and I didn't care how much it costs. I mean, when I got there, I just bought it. Now it's a print, it's a poster, and here it is. Uh, this is Justin Bua's The DJ right here. And I know there's glare, and I apologize for it. I was trying to find a place there wasn't a lot of glare. But it's just a fantastic painting by an artist by the name of, like I said, Justin Bua. It's very cool. It's very big. Poster. I've got it in a frame there. It wasn't in a frame when I bought it. I rolled it up in the tube, and I also got a lithograph. Okay, so I'm really into this print that I've bought, and then I'm in Greenwich, okay, like that afternoon, and they're having like the sidewalk sale like they do in New York City, right? And I see this book that I have to buy because I'm so into this like art now. This is Martha Cooper, the Hip Hop Files from 1979 to 1984. All right, now we'll just thumb through this book real quick. I mean, not long here, but just open it up. It's just amazing stuff from like the early days of breakdancing and hip hop. There's pictures in here. There's graffiti, and it's just a really fantastic, cool book to have. Here's some like old DJ shots we just passed. Look at that. Look at that, man. I mean, that's cool. That is old school, man. And I had to buy this book. Okay, and so I'm reading the book, and they're making references to things that I don't know what they are. They're making references to a guy named Jean-Michel Basquiat, okay, and I don't know who this guy is. He's an artist too. And then they're making references to films like Wild Style, and they keep talking about the New York Beat movie. Well, I didn't know what the New York Beat movie was. The New York Beat movie is this flick they filmed in 1981 in like downtown Manhattan. Okay, when it was real seedy and kind of funky. This was after the punk movement. It was more new wave, ska, reggae kind of thing going on. And this artist who is dead and his work's very famous now, they're following him around all day and he's trying to pay his rent and he's running all these people. There's fantastic music in this film. They've got, Kid Creole and the Coconuts. Kid Creole, he was a member of, he was one of the Furious Five in Grandmaster Flash. Fab Five Freddy shows up in this film. A lot of bands I've never heard of, like Tuxedo Moon, that are really cool. And, man, it's cool. Debbie Harry's in the film. I don't know if I mentioned that. The keyboard player from Blondie's in there. A lot of people are in the film. A lot of artists, a lot of writers, and things like that before they were anybody. They filmed this in 1981. They completely lost this film. It just disappeared. And it resurfaced in, I think, 1987 or 88. Or 1997 or 98, I apologize, 20 years later, and they put this film together, and I'm watching it. I bought it off of like Amazon or something, and I'm watching it, okay, and I hear this tune that just bakes my noodle. I had no idea. And here, I'll just show you right on my TV here. Check it out. So I'm watching it, and this is exactly what I hear.
People throw you out of your home, rip you off.
I'm like, what is this? This is totally blowing my mind because I don't know, stupid me. I always thought that was an original tune that the Sugar Hill House Band put together. But no, absolutely not. The song is actually a band that they did EPs. They were called Liquid Liquid. Okay, the song's called Cavern, which is a sample from that was used in White Lines, kind of. Okay, kind of the same deal with Rapper's Delight. They used that Sugar Hill House Band, okay, from the Sugar Hill Records, to play the song because they couldn't loop it the way they wanted to. Now, Cavern's a very rare record. Okay, however, somebody's messaging me. Some DJ. Okay, so the Beastie Boys have this label called Grand Royale, and they re-released all the EPs on one DVD or CD that you can buy. And here, we'll just play the tune real quick for you before we turn this camera off. Check this out. So the inspiration behind White Lines, Liquid Liquid's Cavern, from, I believe, it's got to be 81, because that's when this film was shot. Now, they might have added it later. I've seen some of the albums or EPs credited as 83, but I think it was probably earlier than that. This is Oregens Part 3. It's a weird one, but I hope you enjoyed it. A little backstory on that one. Practice and enjoy.